Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of 1220 Cooking UK. My name's Izzo and today we're doing a very quick no-cook sauce tuna pasta. This is delicious. It's a sauce that's full of flavor and you don't even have to cook it. You have some pantry ingredients, that special chili olive oil that we made before. We've got black pitted olives. We've got some delicious tuna, red tuna from Sicily, from Marzamemi. We've got some anchovies. We've got some sun-dried tomatoes, our spaghetti, of course, and some parsley. And all you need to do is boil your pasta water, and while that's happening and you're boiling your pasta, you create this beautiful sauce. So I have chopped up some parsley, which I've put to the side, and we've got this delicious tuna in olive oil. This tuna is red tuna from Sicily, and specifically a place called Marzamemi, which I highly suggest you visit when you can. So I'm gonna put, because this is good olive oil, I'm gonna put it in directly, and with the help of a fork. Obviously, if you use good tuna, it's even better, but you can do this also with more plain tuna. It won't come out as good, but you'll definitely get a dish. So now we've got that inside our bowl. We'll start putting also the parsley. I'm gonna put part of it and keep some for garnish. So I've pulled out 4 anchovies. And this is what's gonna give the salt. This is what's gonna season a lot of the dish. And what I suggest you do is to pull them out on your chopping board and just chop them up as much as you can. And these will melt in anyway when they get to room temperature. It's great. It's full of my favorite thing, which is umami. So it's got this nice savory flavor. So this dish is actually really full of umami. So I've got my anchovies. I am gonna pop them inside my mixing bowl. There we go. They're gone. So we're layering up the flavor. Next thing is some black olives. There we go. These are pitted already, and let me just chop them up. We chop them up also to check that they are really pitted, because I've often eaten a pitted olive that isn't pitted. So far, I haven't broken a tooth, but it can happen. So roughly chop that. We'll put it inside our bowl. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna grab is some sun-dried tomatoes. Use my little fork. Oops. And pull them out. I'm gonna use 3 for this recipe. I'm gonna seal it back up very quickly. And chop them up the same. So this dish is mainly a chopping exercise, but trust me, it's definitely worth it afterwards. and then we'll pop them in. And then let me use some kitchen paper to take off the olive oil. So I'm not washing my hands yet because we're gonna put some of my chili oil in there and then mix it all up and give it a taste and see what's missing. So, remember this chili oil we made earlier? Well, this is one of my favorite ways to use it. So I'll pour a relatively generous glug, and a lot of flavor comes from here because we have our chilies, we have our garlic, we have our oregano, we have so many things in there that will give so much flavor. So now I'm gonna grab a nice big spoon and mix up this delicious paste. And break up the tuna a little bit as well, but not too much. And we'll give it a taste in just a moment to see if we need any more anchovy, if we need more chili, if, you know, anything we might need. Okay, so let me give this a taste. That's pretty good. And it needs to taste very strong because it's gonna flavor all your pasta. So this for me is very good. So our water for our pasta is boiling, and what's important for this stage is to add salt from our trusty salt pig, which my new favorite word. So remember to salt your pasta water as if it's seawater. It needs to taste like seawater. So I've put 3 nice pinches of salt. And then before adding your pasta, you wait for it to boil again, which it is. I'm using spaghetti. Always read on every pasta, there'll be your cooking time and the time for it to be al dente. I always cook it to al dente. So try and cook your pasta always to the time that it says al dente. In this case, it's 10 minutes because you can always add a little bit of time. You can't take away. If you cook it to 12 minutes and then you forget about it or you leave it or something happens, then you've overcooked your pasta and you've ruined your meal. So I cook it for 10 minutes. So with spaghetti, what I like to do is grab it, twist it, and pop it in. And then while it softens up, what you can do is just push it down with some nice tweezers, with some nice pincers. I don't know what these are called, tongs. So you push it down. And remember to add your time. So 10 minutes we said. 9, 10. There we go. So my pasta is all submerged and I'm gonna turn it occasionally, but we're good. So our pasta's been cooking for about almost 10 minutes. Because we've got 1 minute to go, slightly less, I'm gonna give it a taste. Just take your singular strand. For me, it's almost ready. It's very important to taste your pasta. Don't throw it on the wall and it sticks, it's ready. No, taste your pasta. We're not redecorating, we're cooking. So this one in about 1 minute will be ready. And I'm not gonna drain it. Oh, that's the sound. I'm gonna add an extra minute because it was quite al dente. And I'm gonna pull it out with my tongs and put it straight into here for it to mix and amalgamate the flavors. So now our pasta is ready. I'm gonna grab my bowl that's got my mix in it, And I'm just gonna use my tongs. And don't worry too much about it being completely drained. Put it in. I've made a large quantity of this pasta because it's good cold and it's good hot. So whatever we don't finish today at lunch, it's not a problem. We just eat it for dinner or the next day. So it becomes almost like a pasta salad. So I've got everything out and now I'm gonna mix it. So everything's mixing together very slowly. It takes time to mix pasta. It's not a quick process. And it's very important to mix your pasta very well. You want everything to coat your pasta and all the flavors to mix. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of olive oil. Good olive oil, very important. I get mine straight from Tuscany, from Il Tribbio in San Giovanni d'Asso. And it's delicious olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. So I add a little bit extra, just to help everything mix up. And I don't know if you can hear this, but the pasta is making a very nice noise. And this is when we say in Italy that la pasta canta, the pasta is singing. So it means it's happily mixed with the sauce. It's a weird thing to say, but it's a good goal to reach. If your pasta is making that noise, then you know that you've made one, good pasta, you've cooked it well, and two, you've got the right amount of sauce. You could do better. There we go, guys. So this is pasta with no cook tuna sauce. And remember, you need to cook with love and do everything you do with love, because we need more of that in the world right now. Thank you so much for following the recipe. I'm going to post the picture to Instagram. Make sure to follow me, Iso1988_. And yeah, have a great day. Thank you. It's time to taste it. Hits the spot.